So after the INT, it's Allen. Pass hauled in by the 6'4".
Let's go, big boy!
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And it's incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
You seen him?
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Allen.
Yes, sir!
Man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
To Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to
put his head up.
They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Colts nothing. Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line.
Crash and burn on the shade room.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened?
Oh, how the fuck he take my nigga like that?
Incomplete. He finds Sharp. A very solid game.
You seen him? Chart.
He's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
You see him, though?
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Yes, sir. That's what we wanted him to do. That's what we wanted him to do. Yep, just what we wanted him to do. Just what we wanted him to do, Lee.
That's where the return stops. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
Yes, sir. Get freaky.
Keep pressing forward.
Get freaky. Get freaky, Lee.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the ground.
I'll get up in there.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry.
First down, man. Good shit.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
Get up outside, man.
They want to see in this game as well.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's the option. Quick throw.
Oh, you got to block him 8-7?
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. This is caught. And into the end
Touchdown.
zone for Tennessee. Touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0.
Huh?
Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Oh, it's 14-0. We just scored again, baby. You know that. Dialing that shit up, man. Run that little weak-ass cover 4.
Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
5-yard line.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper, I'm thinking about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Colts nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Newton. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Third and long, it's Newton. Flushed out right.
This dude can't do shit, man.
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. On second down now, it's Jones, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving. Rolling to his right. Looking deep for Hilton.
He drops the ball.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I seen it though, but I ain't want to throw it. I know, I see. I've been torturing this nigga. I'm just toying with him right now, man.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Throw the ball.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
He ain't throw the ball for me.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack
How you watching my game? You in another game.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Allen's throw is
fucking
complete.
ball, boy.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And he's got his man Hilton. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Man, they got to block that shit up, man.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald
Good
Jones.
shit, boy.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And it's caught.
What? He couldn't fall in there for me?
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Here's Allen. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Fuck around. Audible to play, bro. That shit made me
14
mad.
seconds to go in this first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
I ain't gonna hike it.
Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Favorite song.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Stop playing with us, man.
Third time. Hooked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, that nigga.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
You knew I was going to throw it just cuz.
Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Got the ball back, man. Let's go punch another one in, fellas.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded in the end zone.
You got to get you some moves, 2-8.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 16, Allen. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
A 3-yard gain.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Try and run the option to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups.
Oh my God, Odell, you could get 1 inch for me.
He stopped short of the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Picky!
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
8-yard line.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
$20 more minutes into I'm on. 20 more minutes into.
Operating from the gun, Allen. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They give it away. Returnable here from the 38. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton eluding the pressure right. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they will accept the penalty.
What they call? They call something on me.
Newton on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He'll get this to McCaffrey.
I've seen that nigga.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Oh, that's a pig. Hey,
Larry, dog. Out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, They brought the heat, and if he flushes out.
Yes, sir, Bumbo! We go! We go! We go!
And now look at him go.
Holla at us.
40.
Holla at us.
10.
Holla!
Bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Titans 24, Colts nothing. Tyler Bass set to
So
kick.
here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it second down.
2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Newton, deep ball for Goodwin. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 39.
Yes, sir. Pick 660.
So this defense doubling its pleasure
Thick.
there. Remember, they had
Good
the
thing.
fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Here's Bass now to send it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought. And it's caught inside the 30. Do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
I tried to kill his ass.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again is Newton. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Out to his left. It's Clinton at the 7-yard line. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd?
Oh, you got to pin that.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. You're going to get...
Oh, wow.
For a Colts touchdown.
They pushed him in?
Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits.
He supposed to have 0 points, man. They gave him that weak-ass shit.
The Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try. The shotgun snap for Newton.
He don't want no shit. He don't want no parts. He don't want no parts of that right there.
In for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And now nothing but...
I really threw it like that, bro. That they gotta stop. Nigga set his feet, bro. He should be able to throw that bitch perfect.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
Ain't got 100 what you rapping for.
Make sure you're really protecting
Missed the field goal.
because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Because the 2 win.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Third down.
Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Third down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. This is out quickly to the right. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Operating from the red zone now. Allen.
Yes, sir. Another one on his ass, nigga.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Colts 12.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. He's got the lead, and there he goes. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, 83 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
30 extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The Titans go victory formation down to a knee.
Good fucking dub, fellas.
A Tennessee Titan victory, and they were
to the white mid.